How you prove that you've been vaccinated is still a moving target. It's not clear what that looks like, as there is no clear guidance from the state or the federal government, which can be tough if you're laying out a whole lot of cash and hitting the sky, the road, or the ocean. As people long for the sea of the unknown is hardly what anyone wants to experience after a year of such uncertainty.
I know that if I was not a travel agent, I would be calling one for my trips just because of the insane hold times.
Goldsboro travel agent Mallory Dumond says those wait times can be 5 hours. Cruise lines are at full speed ahead, booking passengers for 2022 who had to postpone due to the pandemic or are just going stir crazy. Adults-only cruise line Virgin will require proof, though, that passengers have been vaccinated against COVID.
That's the biggest question on everybody's mind right now is what do I need to prove? Is the little paper that I got signed by my doctor okay? Do I need that portal access that I can have scanned? Right now, that is still up in the air. So they have said that they're not sure yet exactly what proof they will require, only they know that they're going to be requiring that vaccine.
Airline travel is picking up, but AAA Carolina says road trips are what people are choosing for 2021.
Make sure you're calling in advance. And what I mean by calling in advance, I'm not talking about a couple of days out from your trip. I'm talking about calling that day, because this situation can change in the matter of hours.
No mask requirements, COVID restrictions, and what's open or closed.
So just make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into before you travel. We're not telling people don't travel or do travel. We know that this decision is a very personal one, but just make sure that when you're doing so as safely as possible.
We're still waiting to see if other cruise lines, countries, or resorts will require vaccination.
I guess the best thing would be some sort of uniform, easy to access form of proof that is universally acceptable or accepted by, maybe other countries, cruise lines, whatever the case might be.
And some of you have mentioned the secure state portal that's supposed to show whether you've been vaccinated is not updating that information. We're waiting to hear back from NCDHHS to find out why that is.